All right, you guys. So off to a few other things. So first of all, I'd like to start out the semester and just give you guys an idea of some things that I did over the summer. I am definitely going to want to know some things that you guys did over the summer over the next few days as well. So I have been a teacher, and just a little bit more about me too. I've been a teacher for about 13 years now. I have been a wife for 3. I met my husband 4 years ago, and then we got married a year later. We love scuba diving and we love the ocean. So we try to travel and do those two things as much as we can. We also love green drinks, or I love green drinks, and I really like to travel the world. I like to watch a good movie. I also like hiking and swimming. I have a set of twin sisters. I am not a twin, they are. I love and am grateful for my parents, and I also love science. Last year, my husband and I went to Hawaii in 2021. We also went to this summer to Norway and London, and it was a phenomenal trip. I think if you guys ever have an opportunity to go to Norway, you should definitely do it. So, what is science? Understanding the universe and the world around us. It is also asking questions, making observations, looking at things with a different perspective. I will post these 2 videos on the website so that you can watch those as well. I will also do that for your 8th grade version, 6th grade version, or 7th grade version based on your class as well. So for 8th grade, we are doing here we go. These are the concepts that we are going to cover this year. We're going to look a little bit about energy and matter. We're going to talk about atoms and molecules. We're going to talk about chemical reactions. We're also going to talk about the idea of synthetic versus a natural resource. We're also going to talk about energy and systems, and that includes everything from kinetic energy to potential energy and how mass affects the two of them. And it is also going to include waves. Then we are going to talk about the energy transfer of living things. That energy transfer that we're going to talk about happens in photosynthesis and respiration. We're going to talk about how those two things go together. We're also going to talk about that energy transfer within an ecosystem. And the last thing we're going to talk about is interactions. Those interactions can happen with natural systems and resources, like the Earth's resources, global and regional changes, so here, or big picture changes over a larger area, and natural hazards. So in Amplify, we are actually going to be doing lessons from Amplify. We are going to be doing matter and energy in the ecosystem. We're also going to do light waves. We're going to do phase changes and chemical reactions, as well as the Earth's changing environment. There will be other things that play into our assignments as well, not just Amplify. There will be gizmos and other types of assignments as well. And in each of the Amplify units, you will be a scientist, and that scientist will be discovering what is going on with different types of things. So, for example, the ecologist in the matter and energy in ecosystems unit will investigate a biodome that has failed and figure out why that environment has not done so well with the conditions that it has. Now, at the end of class, we will be, as I said earlier in the class, covering the cross-cutting concepts. We will be discussing what you guys saw in the class that day as far as the cross-cutting concepts are concerned. So that can be anything from what happened in class, and if you saw a pattern, something kept repeating itself over and over again. It could have been any number of things, but you can bring those things up with your group as a discussion or with the class as a discussion as well. So any of these things, and some days I will point out one specific thing and ask where you saw it within that specific lesson. All right, so that ends this part of the video.